Hi, Dave Syme here again with EB5 Investment Advisors. Welcome to today's installation of our video series. Today we are going to talk about flag hotels. Many of the projects in the EB5 space are very excited about the fact that they are a Hilton flag hotel or a Marriott flag or something like that. Clearly that's very important, and it's very exciting to have a project that is affiliated with a stable big name operation. The feeling is that that gives it an air of legitimacy, that there is strength behind it. Clearly Hilton Hotel knows how to run a business. They've been around for 100 years. They are stable, they are big time, and those are all wonderful things. They're exciting to add to the mix, and they should be a huge advantage to any project. However, it is deceptive, and you have to be very careful about what the actual participation of the flag hotel is in a given project. There are dramatically varying levels of participation and contribution by the flag hotel that is so prominently featured in all of the marketing brochures. We have seen a lot of projects that are claiming to be a Hilton name hotel that in fact, if you read the fine print in the prospectus or any of the documentation, if you really dig into the fine print, turns out that Hilton Hotel may not have selected the site, they may not be participating in it, they may have no hand in the design, and they may merely be positioning themselves to be the marketing avenue to drive traffic toward the hotel. Which is nice. I mean, Hilton has a very strong marketing channel, they have a very strong presence in the marketplace, and they can drive clients to it. But don't be confused into thinking that Hilton is going to be managing it, because they may not. Don't be thinking that Hilton's due diligence crew, who picks out sites and vets projects as to whether they're going to be a good traffic drive, in a good location, they may not have done any due diligence on it. They may simply be acting as another name on their website, and if the project goes well, great. And if people don't like it, they just stop representing, they take their name away and walk away. That is on one extreme, where a big flag hotel name may have close to zero participation. All they did was nail their name on the side of the hotel, and if it doesn't succeed, they just take it off the side of the hotel. That's one extreme. The other extreme is where you have a flag hotel who is actually heavily participating in the project. They may even be financially participating in the project. They may be managing the hotel after it's been built. They could be heavily involved in it. We have seen situations where a flag hotels group actually went out and scouted the location. It is a key piece of their strategic future, and they are very excited about it and are going to be very actively involved in it. Now, from my perspective, that's a huge advantage. If a group like a Marriott or a Hilton or something like that are heavily involved, they're putting effort into it, their team has evaluated the site and the project and feel it's going to win, and they are backing it and are going to stay heavily involved with it for the foreseeable, that's very exciting. One last note about that. A lot of the big chains, for instance Marriott, don't necessarily have hands-on management. A lot of times they are more of a financial partner, and they have a bunch of other groups that actually do the day-to-day management of their hotels. But you'll find that a group like Marriott will have maybe one group that is their management group, their construction group, who does a lot of their heavy lifting, but they're as good as their sister companies, where that group may be managing 15 or 20 or 50 of Marriott's hotels for them, so that the group that is the management group is as good as being Marriott, because they're very closely tied to the company, and the company's not going to do something that's going to cause those guys to fail. So I guess all I'm saying is, when it comes to looking at flag hotels and brand names that are associated with projects, be very careful, because they may actually have close to zero involvement in it, or they may have very heavy involvement in it, and you just have to really dig in and make sure that you know whether that name brand means something or whether it's just a distraction. Anyway, thanks for tuning in for this installment. Once again, I'm Dave Syme, EB5 Investment Advisors, and you can give us a ring at 925-565-4208. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next episode.